Kylie Jenner is reportedly furious after cheating allegations involving Travis Scott suddenly exploded online and allegedly forced him to cancel a tour stop. But what Travis did immediately afterward has fans convinced this situation became far more serious behind closed doors. Kylie Jenner reportedly accused her boyfriend Travis Scott of cheating on her after finding what sources described as evidence, and this came just days after the Jordyn Woods scandal had already rocked her world. Think about what that week looked like for Kylie. Her best friend Jordyn Woods had allegedly hooked up with Khloe Kardashian's partner Tristan Thompson. Kylie was already having a rough time processing the fact that Jordyn, her closest friend, and a Kylie Cosmetics collaborator would betray the family in such a dramatic way. The two had been living together before the scandal broke. That is a best friend gone. And now, within days of all that, she is reportedly sitting at home and finding something on Travis Scott's phone that sends everything into a spiral. According to TMZ, they were at her home in the evening when she claimed to discover the evidence that he had cheated on her. A major argument erupted and continued into the following day. TMZ reported that Jenner had been out to dinner at a West Hollywood restaurant, Delilah, on Thursday night, and that she had dined without Scott because of the evidence she had found. So the argument was real enough that they were not even eating together. She was out, he was not there. On Thursday, February 28th, Scott postponed his Astroworld concert in Buffalo, citing illness as the reason, but TMZ was claiming the real reason was that he was staying in Los Angeles with Kylie. To sort out the cheating accusations, a concert stop on a headline tour canceled. That is not a small thing. According to TMZ, Scott had flown to Los Angeles to surprise Jenner, and that is when he was confronted with the allegations. A rep for Scott shut down the rumors in a statement to Entertainment Tonight. Travis Scott vehemently denies he cheated on Kylie. It is not true. He did not cheat. He canceled one show tonight because he is under the weather, but nobody bought the illness story. His sick day announcement only fueled the rumors further, and chatter began circulating that the rapper had really canceled the show. Because he needed to fly to Los Angeles to straighten out the cheating allegations with Jenner. Earlier that same month, another source had told Entertainment Tonight that Jenner and Scott were in a good place and had only had a disagreement. They recently had what all couples have, a disagreement, but it was never more than that. The source explained. Two sources, two completely different pictures of the same relationship. That is how public these private arguments had gotten. It was never revealed what the alleged evidence that Kylie found actually was, and she has yet to speak out on the situation. No statement, no Instagram post calling him out, nothing. TMZ reported that Jenner and Scott would be staying together, according to their sources. Jenner was not looking to make any big moves to break up her family with Scott. So here's the picture. Kylie, 1 week into losing her best friend, finds something she believes is evidence of infidelity. A major argument follows. Travis cancels a concert to deal with it. His team denies everything, and then they reconcile quietly, like it never happened. But it did happen, and it was not the first time this woman's name came up in connection with Travis Scott. The woman at the center of these allegations was Roseanne Carr, a model whom Scott had reportedly been linked to as far back as 2013. From her early days on Instagram to becoming an overnight household name, Carr claimed to be connected to the Sicko Mode rapper and got millions of people speculating about what went down behind a closed set. Here's what makes Roseanne Carr impossible to dismiss and difficult to fully believe at the same time. Per The Sun, she had been linked to the rapper since all the way back in 2013 and was even rumored to have been with him romantically in 2019 when he and Kylie split briefly. That is not someone who materializes out of nowhere with an allegation. That is someone with a documented, years-long orbit around this man. Though Carr denied the reports in 2019 and a source close to Scott did too, that did not stop fans from sleuthing, pointing out everything from a similar pair of men's sneakers seen in the background of one of Carr's photos, to her whereabouts compared to the rappers in the months prior. The internet was already watching her, and Kylie was too. In March 2019, the speculation about Scott being with Roseanne Carr allegedly led to Kylie blocking the influencer on Instagram. This was around the same time Scott and Jenner were having relationship issues, so it added fuel to the fire. Roseanne Carr's response to the 2019 rumors was a series of now-deleted Instagram stories, denying any affair, but notably not denying knowing Scott entirely. That is a careful denial. She said they were not having an affair. She did not say she did not know him. She did not say she had never spoken to him. Those are very different statements, and the internet noticed the gap between them. But here's where the story gets a layer more uncomfortable. She had also written on Instagram in 2019, "None of these rumors are true. It's just the internet creating a false narrative." She added, "Please stop spreading lies and leave him, her, and I alone, because it's affecting real lives. Thank you." She was defending Travis. She was defending the relationship. She was asking people to leave it alone. 3 years later, she would do the complete opposite. The allegations resurfaced in October 2022, when Roseanne Carr posted videos and clips claiming she was on a music video set with Travis Scott. In October 2022, a series of Instagram stories from the influencer sent shockwaves through the celebrity gossip world. The internet began the cheating speculation after Carr shared a video on her Instagram story. At Scott's music video shoot, "I'm directing Obvi," she wrote on the clip with a winky face. That is it. That is all it took. One Instagram story with a winking emoji, and the entire internet exploded. Scott responded on his own Instagram stories, calling Carr an uninvited person. It's a lot of weird sets going on. An uninvited person was sneaking photos on what was supposed to be a closed set while I was directing a video, he wrote. He called the claims fictional and weird and asked for an end to the continuous cyber games, stating the video set was closed, meaning Carr should not have been there. Carr did not take that quietly. She fired back, "Okay, so what we're not gonna do is we're not going to lie on me. Because I've been good. I posted whatever FAG story you guys wanted me to post. I pretended I didn't know you, went along with whatever FG narrative you guys wanted to, no matter how much bullsed I got from it," she claimed. That is a confession embedded inside a denial. She is saying out loud that she was told what to post, that she played along with a script, that she had been covering for him. She went further, but to say you don't know me and never been with me, when you've definitely been with me, when effing everybody's seen you with me, when I have pictures and videos of you with me, come on. The cycle of allegations, denials, and social media drama repeated itself, even more dramatically in 2022. It was not just some random person making up random claims. It was a years-long saga that had been bubbling under the surface, and then came the Valentine's Day claim that nobody could look away from. Valentine's Day, 2022. Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner had a son, Air, who had just been born that same month. They were, by all appearances, a family, and according to Roseanne Carr, that was also the night she saw Travis. Roseanne claimed that she had even seen Travis on Valentine's Day. "This Valentine's Day I saw you, I ran out the door, and you had every single girl I know blowing me up. Like Trav's asking for you, come back." Are we pretending that didn't happen too? Like, come on. You cheat on that BH every single F-King night. The whole F-King city sees it, she said. That last line is what went everywhere. Not just a personal allegation, a public one. She was saying it was not a secret. She was saying it was known, that other people had seen it, that it was, in her words, the whole city. Travis's response was immediate and specific. Scott seemingly responded to Carr's claims about spending Valentine's Day with him by sharing a screenshot of a photo from February 14, 2022 from his camera roll. "If you wasn't at this table on V-Day, then you wasn't with me," he wrote on top of the photo of a table set for two, adding several rolling eye emojis. Carr shot back, writing in a follow-up post that he was at Gunna's party on Valentine's Day. So now there were competing stories about where Travis Scott was on Valentine's Day. The same Valentine's Day when his girlfriend had just given birth to their son days earlier. Once the news began to go viral, it was all eyes on Carr. As people began digging into her past, someone even made a TikTok account called Young Sweetro Big Fake, dedicated to the drama, alleging she had been making the whole thing up, and had done it in the past with other celebrities like Drake. The counter-narrative was being built in real time. Two sides, two camps, the internet running with both. Kylie Jenner remained publicly silent about the allegations, but posted cryptic social media content following the drama, including some posts fans interpreted as subtle shade. That silence, from someone with hundreds of millions of followers, said everything and nothing at the same time. The social media reaction was enormous. Fans on Twitter were posting things like "Travis Scott cheating on Kylie Jenner is crazy. I really wish all men rot in hell," drawing immediate parallels to the Kardashian family's ongoing history of high-profile cheating scandals. Tristan Thompson and Khloe, Kanye and Kim. The pattern was too obvious to ignore, but not everyone was rushing to cast Travis as the villain. Others pointed out that no hard evidence had ever surfaced, just one woman's Instagram stories and a back and forth that was, at its core, unverifiable. Carr herself had also said, "I have never perpetuated any narrative. I never said I'm currently with him or have recently been with him." She was threading a very specific needle, making explosive claims while simultaneously insisting she had not said what everyone heard her say. The drama surrounding Roseanne Carr gave the world a look into how the internet can create a narrative and how social media star status can come from controversy. In 2019, she had 400,000 Instagram followers and was largely unknown outside of gossip circles. By October 2022, she was one of the most searched names on the internet for a week, and through all of it, the Valentine's Day claims, the whole city accusations, the back-and-forth Instagram stories, Kylie said nothing. Publicly, Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner were in an on-again, off-again relationship for 5 years, from 2017 until late 2022, when it was confirmed that the pair had split again. But to understand why the relationship ended the way it did, you have to understand how it was constructed from the beginning, because the foundation was always shaky. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott began dating in 2017 after spending time together at Coachella. Kylie had recently split from her long-term boyfriend Tyga, and apparently the pair had already been friends for a while, so they were building on what seemed like strong foundations. Then things moved fast. Less than 1 year later, the couple welcomed their first child together in February 2018, a daughter named Stormy. They went from Coachella to parents in under a year. No engagement, no marriage. As one insider noted, there's a reason that they never got married. It's always been very up and down, and they have never even lived together. They have always had separate homes. That detail matters more than it sounds. Separate homes the entire time. 2 children together, a 5-year relationship, and they never once shared an address. That is not a couple building a life together. That is 2 people orbiting each other, sometimes close, sometimes not. A source told People, Kylie is very focused on her kids and her business. She is not a big partier. Travis is the opposite. He likes to party. They definitely have different focuses, they always did. That difference did not appear suddenly in 2022. It was baked into the relationship from year 1. The question was never whether it would become a problem, but when. And it was never an easy relationship, said the insider, noting that Jenner would flip out anytime cheating rumors emerged. That is significant. Not she got upset once, not she overreacted that one time. She flipped out every time. That is a pattern. That tells you something about what was happening inside a relationship that, from the outside, looked like a power couple. Though the couple ultimately welcomed their second child together in February 2022, there had been a prior split in October 2019. Entertainment Tonight reported that at the time, the couple had been split up for over a month. It's thought they officially and finally split in January 2023, after the former power couple spent the Christmas period apart from one another. An insider revealed, Kylie and Travis are off again. They were supposed to spend the holidays together, but she went to Aspen to be with her family and friends. A rift had begun to grow between them, with the family deciding to spend the Christmas period apart. And on January 7th, it was confirmed that they had split again, supposedly for good. Notice how the final break lands. Not a blowout fight, not a cheating revelation, not a public statement. They just spent Christmas apart, and then it was over. After 5 years, 2 kids, a canceled tour, a string of denials, and Instagram models' videos going viral. The end came quietly. She went to Aspen, he was not there, and that was that. No official reason was given from the Kardashian-Jenner camp. Sources cited a difference in lifestyles and trust issues as the driving factors, both of which had been visible from the outside the entire time. The lifestyle gap was always there. The trust had been strained too many times by too many rumors. Before Kylie had even made her new relationship official, Travis's single Meltdown appeared to take a swipe at her new romance. At the end of the song's second verse, the rapper made reference to Willy Wonka, the character her new boyfriend Timothée Chalamet was set to play in an upcoming film. There is the emotion Travis had been keeping under wraps, quiet enough in public, loud enough on a track. A source told Entertainment Tonight Travis is not thrilled about Kylie moving on, but they are still cordial and focused on co-parenting and being the best parents they can be. That is the sentence that closes the chapter on their romantic relationship. Not thrilled, but present, but doing the work. Kylie and Travis's split was seemingly for real that time, as she has moved on with actor Timothée Chalamet. Kylie is now dating the Wonka actor and Dune star Timothée, and has made a number of public appearances with him since they started dating around March 2023, including at the US Open and the Golden Globes. Insiders painted a picture of why things with Timothée feel different for Kylie than when she was with Travis Scott. While the couple has faced breakup rumors, questions about their future, and relentless scrutiny from fans, sources claim their bond has only strengthened, all while Jenner is reportedly maintaining a positive co-parenting relationship with Scott. A music industry insider told Page Six that Kylie feels grounded with Timothée Chalamet compared to her relationship with Travis Scott. The source described their dynamic as warm and stable. They explained after living and growing up really fast, being with someone like Timmy is a wholesome, welcoming, stable relationship. That description, wholesome, welcoming, stable, is the direct opposite of what the Travis Scott years looked like. On again, off again, cheating allegations, tour cancellations, Instagram model videos, cryptic posts, blocked accounts. A whole city apparently watching. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner wrapped up awards season together at the 2026 Oscars. In a March interview with Vanity Fair, Jenner said, "In the last years of my 20s, I want to focus on just me. My businesses, my work, traveling with my kids, enjoying my kids." Chalamet, for his part, has not been shy about publicly acknowledging her, thanking his partner at the Golden Globes when he won for his role in Marty Supreme. And what about Travis and the kids? Kylie and Travis are parents to Stormy and Air, and while they're no longer a couple, they've got their co-parenting routine sorted. Stormy and Air live between Kylie and Travis's homes, splitting their time between Kylie's native California and Travis's home in Texas. Stormy attends school in California, and Kylie says her entire schedule is organized around the two youngsters. That is not the story of two people destroyed by infidelity allegations and years of drama. That is the story of two people who built something that could not hold its own romantic weight, but who chose their children over their conflict. The kids are the through line. They always were. So where does that leave the title? Kylie Jenner goes crazy after Travis Scott cheated on her. Here's the honest answer. She went through something. Multiple times. The 2019 incident was real enough that Travis flew home and canceled a concert. The 2022 incident was public enough that a woman's Instagram stories were being shared by millions of people. Kylie never said a word publicly about any of it. She posted cryptic things on Instagram, and the internet interpreted them as responses. Despite the rumors, she was still posting affectionate things and family moments to show unity and stability. That is not someone who went crazy. That is someone who went quiet, and in the context of everything she was navigating, her best friend's betrayal, a newborn son, a partner who was never fully home, allegations that kept cycling back. That silence is not nothing. It is the most controlled, most Kardashian-Jenner response imaginable. Between a growing relationship with Timothée Chalamet and a steady co-parenting dynamic with Travis Scott, Kylie Jenner appears to be in a healthy place. She is reportedly calm and safe. Calm and safe. Two words that tell you more about what the previous years felt like than anything else.